Hey guys, it's Rob J here. Why not subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content and click the bell icon to stay up to date. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So in today's videos guys, we're going to be taking a look at another AntsRussia nest. Now this is an all-in-one nest and it's called the Formicarium ACFK-1. Now this is a self-contained all-in-one unit and this is ideal for anybody that's looking to have a nice compact yet generous nesting space with expansion options. This is very suitable. Now this contains a Ytong machine cut area for the nesting to take place and a acrylic arena with lid. Now the nesting area is machine cut Ytong, so we all know that that's a brilliant medium for nesting, but they've also included something very ingenious. You think this nest is a bit too big for your colony, so you need something smaller in the meantime? No, think again. This nest actually has blockers, so your ants are only allowed to access a certain amount of the nest, and once they've grown big enough to need another segment, you pull out one of the blockers and replace it with a door piece. So this is the blocker piece, which I've just pulled out, and then you replace it with a door piece, which is what I'm calling it, which is a piece with a hole, and you'll just slide that piece in and you'll give them access to more of the nest. And you just keep repeating this until all blockages are removed and they've got access to the entire nesting Ytong chambers. Now I must admit the job on the Ytong is superb, so I really do like that, and comes with a red cover that can be removed if you want to. So let's take a look at the back of her. So as you see, the back is built primarily out of all acrylic, but it has some features back here as well, as including a drawer where you could keep all your ants related equipment in there. If you had seed eaters, you'd have your bag of seeds in here. You could even keep your little box of insects in there, your mealworms, etc. So that's really nice that you can really use this as a fully contained unit, say in a youngster's bedroom for instance. And there's also a test tube access area built right into the side of it. Now I would use this primarily for water, but you've got to be careful because if the colony grows very big, swapping this out could be a pain. But the test tube's nice and big, so I guess the water would last a long time. It's a little bit tight, which is a good and a bad thing all at the same time. The only bad thing about it is just be careful not to crack your acrylic. It's very thin acrylic. Take it nice and slow. I don't see there being a problem. There is some expansion ports to link up some other outworlds, and they come with a included blue silicone blocker. Now the blockers could be a bit tighter in my opinion, but they do the job. Just make sure if you're worried about them to secure them with a bit of sticky tape or something. Now hydrating the Ytong nest. Now this is where I really quite like it. They've included a piece of vinyl tubing that allows you to water the nest, and I find this whole idea brilliant because it bypasses all the acrylic and soaks straight into the Ytong, and thus giving them immediately hydrated chambers. Now the more that you add water, the more it would soak through, and then you could create a gradient of a heavily hydrated quarter, and then that would create a hydration humidity gradient throughout the nest for the ants to decide where they need to use. The nest is accessed by a hole in the top, and that's pretty simple. There's also a little hole that leads down into the under storage, and this comes with a little acrylic sort of blocker, but it doesn't seem to fit very well. I'd certainly like to see this secured, so if it's you, I'd personally put a dab of glue on it. Any other things? The lid is brilliant, but there is one little thing I'd like to see added, some sort of handle. Even a piece of acrylic glued on top as a handle, or something, a bigger screw, I don't know. But let's just say it was a bit awkward. You need something to get under the lip so you can get a grip. I don't know if it's just me. If you have nails, you're probably fine. So it's probably just me having no nails. But I would like to just point that out, that a handle would really finish this product off. That and some tighter silicone bungs, and I think it would be perfect. So that's been my quick look and review of the Formicarium from AntsRussia, and I'll pop the link in the description below if you'd like to take a look at this item yourself, and I hope to catch you in my next videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.